pictures, Jody.
Okay, this is episode 22 of RV Dream Makers. And in this episode, this is the episode a lot of people have been waiting for. Trouble. You gotta understand something. You know that, from what we've saw in the past of following other RVers, there's gonna be problems. Of course, it isn't as bad if the problems aren't something that you cause. When you cause problems, it makes it twice as bad. If it's things that happen that are beyond your control, like you get a nail in the tire or a blowout or things like that, that ain't as bad. But when you cause your own problems, that's when it gets really bad. So we were in Mammoth Lakes, which is probably our most beautiful boondocking spot that we've had so far. You'll see that in the photo. And first thing that happened, as you'll see in the video, because we had a lot of video of that, of getting stuck in the snow. We went up to Obsidian Dome to go in the snow, or to go to the actual Obsidian Dome, and then we got to a spot where we were supposed to park in a parking lot down. You had to go down to get to it, and there was snow going down, but there was another vehicle down there. But
Google told us to go the parking lot before, and then we kept going.
And so we saw a four-wheel drive big Jeep down there, and we decided to go down. They go, "Oh, you shouldn't have came down here. We can't get out." So then, as you'll see, is us trying to get out. Different ways, different problems. And then we had a miracle, because it was going to cost us a minimum of $300 for a tow truck. And it was going to cost a minimum of $300 just for them to pull us like 10 feet to get out. And this guy comes along in this Toyota 4Runner, said, "Oh, I can pull you out." And I'm like, "I don't think so. I've already had tried." He got me out, and it was a miracle. I canceled the tow truck, didn't cost us anything. I offered the guy money. He said, "Just pay it forward." It was a blessing. Well, then comes the worst thing that we did to ourselves, or I did to ourselves. So I'll have to get a picture of how you put DEF in our diesel truck. DEF is diesel exhaust fluid that emissions you have to put in, and it's supposed to take care of the carbon, so you don't have the carbon come out, the exhaust fumes and all that stuff. But anyway, so I wasn't paying attention. We stopped at a rest area. There was people waiting to get water. We were filling up water to take to RV, and I actually put my DEF into my diesel fuel, which is a bad no-no because it's really corrosive. We ended up.
And we shouldn't have started it.
We shouldn't have started it. Because if it gets up in your engine, it can ruin your injectors and cost tens of thousands of dollars, replace the whole engine and everything.
So if you ever accidentally do it, don't start it.
Do not start.
It makes it
just
way
leave
better.
So, but we did, because I wanted to get it back to the fifth wheel, which was not even an eighth of a mile away. So it said water and lines, and we got parked, and then took a couple days to get AAA to find somebody out where we were at to tow us. It was 135 miles to Carson City, where the nearest Dodge dealership was. And I'm telling you, that is probably the best purchase we ever made, was AAA premium that'll haul you up to 200 miles. Didn't cost us a dime for that, so that was thankful, because it would have cost way more than the $125 I paid for to get it. Then we took it there, it got there. I had to get a rental car, drive all the way back, 135 miles to Michelle. Then we had to drive all the way back, another 135 miles to pick it up. And
we had a full tank of gas.
And we had a full tank of gas, which was over $100 anyway, to be able to, it was full in the tank when I put the DEF in, so we lost that too. But anyway, it cost $825, which is a huge chunk when you're on a budget. So anyway, those were the two problems that we had there. But we did have some neat stuff. There was Obsidian Dome was okay.
It's actually, because I talk about a lot, I'm like, I'm gonna have to research this. So it's the Obsidian Dome is a natural dome formed from solidified lava, part of the Mono-Ino volcanic chain. Extremely hard and brittle obsidian rock has been used for arrowheads and stone tools for hundreds of thousands of years. And we just were able to walk around up at the top of it and stuff. So it had some neat rocks and stuff, but so it's kind of broken up in, we're stuck. Then I went ahead and went up and explored the dome. And then when I came back down, then a guy came, and then that's when he pulled us out. So that's kind of broken up a little bit.
Then we did Mono Lake, which was really amazing. It's how many times saltier?
Three times saltier than the ocean. 3 times
saltier than the ocean that's behind you here. We'll get to that in a minute. And then, other than that, we went where else? Oh, Convict Lake, where we did some kayaking again. Was there?
Well, and then I got the tow truck taking your truck away.
And that's it?
Yeah, I think so. But
Okay.
Mammoth Lake, though, is amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of it was closed because of snow. We were still early in the season. But oh man, it is amazing. There's so many neat things. So we'll have 2 videos from it.
All right, we hope you enjoy this episode.
We're chasing
Okay, so
You use these
we were
gloves.
trying to
Okay, come on.
come to a hike to Obsidian's Dome, which is that. But we pulled down here and they're stuck. And we drove up that because we could not get through over there. And then we tried to get through that and we start spinning. So we're gonna have to dig that out right there to try to get through it. So, yeah, interesting. For a mile hike, but it looks neat. So, Jody, I think you were spinning right there to the left. See that?
I know that, but I gotta get this. I gotta get this. We're gonna have to dig all this out.
Okay, here we go again, trying and... Ah!
Oh no.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Now we're in trouble. Because I can't back up.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Now he's cutting a tree down because Jody was getting ready to slide into it. Oh my gosh. I refuse to get back in there. I cannot believe we're cutting down a tree. That's terrible. Now if it doesn't fall on his truck. And we could have parked. Google Maps told us to park right down there, which we didn't know that they were stuck. They didn't know that we were, or we didn't know that they were stuck, so we pulled down here, and then they told us they were stuck. So, yeah, and we could have just went right down there, and then we would have just had to walk up this way. But yeah. Okay, so we got out. He was able to come around there. It was pretty, but I was on the phone. Now he tried to go that way, but he just barely got stuck. That was crazy, him coming down there, man. Whew, it was stressful. But I was on the phone, so I didn't get on video. But okay, this guy's trying now to see if he can get through. Oh, he made it. Okay, so now Jody's got to try. Oh, my Lanta.
Hey, here I go.
Okay, here he goes. Hopefully he doesn't hit him. Crash into him. Oh, now they're gonna pull him. Oh my land. This is like terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh. She's like, yes, give me the cold snow.
Right? Is it great?
Okay, so here we go. We're trying to get out.
Oh my God, girl. You look wild. You look like a wild bear.
She's in heaven. Okay, that means... Oh boy. We are not budging.
We're not moving nowhere.
Jody's digging. He backed up. Now we have 2 more vehicles up here, and they're gonna try to get Jody out. Takes a village.
Trying to avoid all this wind area.
Thank goodness for nice people. Okay, he's moving the truck back. Okay, let's say a prayer that this works. So I don't know what we're gonna do.
My tires won't hardly go. My tires won't hardly go. Because it's got that slip thing on it. Slip differential.
Okay, we're trying to go backwards. I feel terrible. All these people are helping us. It's awesome, but he just cannot go anywhere. Nope. It's just spinning right there on that.
Spinning deeper.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to call a tow truck. Guess we can explore hopefully the area before they get out here, because it's gonna be a while. This is pretty crazy. So we are still stuck. So, okay, since we're waiting for a tow truck, we're walking up here, and this is Poseidon. It's Mountain of Glass, and it's actually a volcano. I'll have to read history on it, and I was trying to before we walked it, but they're really cool rocks. They're super shiny. We're walking up here. So, see, that one's black. And super shiny. So, anyway, we'll get to the top. There's a mountain with us here, they're over there. There's still, yeah, patches of snow, which we didn't realize the guys were stuck. We thought we'd be fine, obviously, or we went and pulled down. Hindsight's 2020. So, okay, this is the top. I think this is, from what I've read, this is inside the volcano. And it's all these rocks that look like glass. Because when I was reading, it said something about being inside the volcano. So I'll definitely do some more research and tell it when we do this video. Jody went back with the truck. He's too nervous to. How amazing are those views? Pretty amazing. Bud, and what's your name?
Hayden.
Hayden, and your dad was just a hero and pulled us out, didn't he? He was awesome. We'll put this on YouTube, so you guys will be on YouTube. You'll have to watch it. So glad you guys came to explore.
Don't step in the water. Because
And there's our dog, Bodie.
mine.
You'll probably be on,
You're stepping in mine.
Okay. Be careful. You made it! Yay! Oh!
keep up with these two.
She's a pretty good climber. She's like a mountain goat.
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Okay, over here by him. Okay, this guy amazingly pulled out our 2500 with a Toyota 4Runner. Unbelievable.
2004.
2004.
254,000 miles on it.
Toyotas are great.
And I always have a recovery kit in the back here.
That's smart. Yeah, he wrapped it around the tree and then...
we didn't use that.
Oh, you didn't use that?
No, that was our backup plan with the
Oh, gotcha.
He said skin on my face.
Amazing.
All right, it'll probably be 5 or 6 weeks before it's up. Okay.
We're out.
Far behind the videos, but
Okay, I was just working on the video for next week, and I realized that we didn't really describe Mono Lakes very well or talk about it. So I found some information, and it's actually, the towers are called tufa towers, and they're calcium carbonate spires, and they're formed by the fresh water interaction with fresh water and alkaline lake water, and there's wetlands in there that are home habitat for 1 to 2 million birds that come there every year, and it's 65 square miles, and it's an ancient lake. It's over 1 million years old, and it's one of the oldest lakes in North America, and it has no outlet. From the long existence that it's been around, the salts and minerals have washed into the lake from eastern Sierra streams, and fresh water evaporating from the lake, because it has no outlet, has left the salts and minerals behind, so that the lake is 2.5 times as salty as the ocean and very alkaline. And it also, the levels have dropped so much because LA has all the water rights in that area, and they were taking so much of the streams that fed into Mono Lake that has drastically dropped the level. So now they are saying no more, and they want some of that back. So they're trying to build the level back up to 1963 level, because they noticed it was changing the ecosystem. So it was very interesting and very beautiful. So I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, so we are at Mono Lake, and here is the information.
Oh, Mark Twain.
Mark Twain called Mono Lake the Dead Sea of California.
look at the water level. How much it's dropped. In 1919, it was 6,427 feet, and on 6/1/2020, it was 6,382.7 feet.
He said They're trying to build it back up.
Yes, because see, this is the level at night in 1963.
Yeah. Yeah, LA, gosh, they take all everybody's freaking water.
They got all the water rights.
Yeah. Okay, we're kayaking Convict Lake. It's nippy, but it's beautiful. We were gonna hike it, but we figured why not kayak it since we could see everywhere we were gonna hike. But we're gonna go beach over there so we can get out and stretch our legs. So
Pines. There ain't many here. They call this Convict Lake because they had like 29 escaped prisoners from Carson City Penitentiary, and they caught 6 of them here, and the 6 killed the sheriff and one other person, okay, so we're at Convict Lake, and Convict Lake. All right, so the first part you should have heard already about why they call it Convict Lake, and then they had another disaster here, more of a disaster in 1990. I guess 3 kids from a camp were out on the ice and fell through, and 2 counselors, and then a fire department chief and a Forest Service guy all drowned trying to save these kids' lives. So it was kind of a tragedy. So that would have been 7 people that lost their lives in this lake. But here's me and Michelle's kayak. They're doing pretty good so far. It's probably almost a mile across this lake to where we rented it. So we did a mile on that, and then we're gonna have to do a mile back, so it's good upper body. We got 2 hours to kill.
okay, we're kayaking back now. Seems like it's going faster. We're gonna be there in no time.
Why does it seem like it's faster? I can't look behind me, so I don't know. Okay, so here's how I messed up on the truck. You can see the def. It's right here. And this is my diesel fuel. And I just wasn't paying attention. I just did this and put it in there, which is a bad mistake.
And there it goes.
Okay, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Right now we are in the northwest portion of Oregon coast at Nehalem Bay State Park, and our RV is just over those dunes, not very far at all. It's a pretty awesome park, but you can see the ocean in the background. It's a neat beach area, neat area. We're leaving this morning to go to towards Portland to stay at a couple Harvest Hosts. To be close enough to Portland that Devin can fly home. He's been with us for 3 weeks ever since we picked him up at Reno, which is coming up in a couple more episodes. But anyway, we're glad a lot of you are with us on our journey. And again, I mean, no matter how bad you think problem, because I couldn't sleep or eat after I did that to the truck, and it was just, I just let stuff bother me too bad, but it'll eventually work out okay. But it's still, I don't know, I just get stressed out about stuff like that. But anyway, it all works out as usual, fortunately for us. Nothing got in the engine and ruined that. That would have been disastrous. You know, God takes care of us. We're thankful for that. Remember that God loves you, but only Jesus can save you.